So the first thing we need to do is soften up these dates. There's no need to buy the really expensive medjool dates, which are really moist and sumptuous, and you can just, just bite right in. Those are used raw in a lot of desserts, and this will still technically be raw, but these are Noor dates, so these are, less expensive. They're pitted to make your life easier. Just buy them with the pits already removed, but they're a little firmer, so they're going to be a little bit hard to process in our food processor without softening them a bit with some boiling water. If you do buy the more expensive medjool dates, you can probably skip this step or just soak them very briefly, but I'm going to pour some hot to boiling water over for about 10 minutes. Just make sure they're mostly submerged. And then we'll drain that water off really well before we actually go to process this. So we have our dates that were soaked in the hot water. It's cooled off now while we were doing other things. So I'm just going to drain that extra water out. There are a number of recipes in the curriculum that say to make a date paste if you don't want to use processed sugars in other ingredients. If you wanted to make a date paste, you would actually do the same process, but keep the water and put it in the blender and just blend it until it's smooth. You can keep that in a baggie in the freezer. It never gets hard because it has a very high natural sugar content, and you can just pull off what you need to sweeten things, whether it's baked goods or sweetening a smoothie, whatever. So that's the beginning of how you'd make date paste.